Who doesn't love a good old brake pad job? What's going on, guys? Just gonna do a quick little, I'm gonna go sit on the other side. A quick little video talking about some important stuff. Mine is like a war zone right now. There's tools all in the back. There's freaking paper all over the place. I just started a new job. Fun stuff. So today, the reason you clicked on this video, how, why, when, well, really only how to import and get your own dream JDM car. Now mine is the way I got my car is very specific. If you guys watched the video, most of y'all already know, but this is a specific video just for importing your car. So about a year ago, a little over a year ago, I got some monies together and I was ready to pull the trigger on a car. How you get your money, there's a lot of different ways. Obviously, you could save up, do your life savings, whatever. There's a lot of companies these days. I think Lightstream is one of them that you could finance older cars, classic cars. These are through. Obviously, best advice, save your money. Don't finance something old like this. Especially don't finance this if it's going to be your only car. I'm sorry, I'm trying to find good lighting. Terrible. So after you get your monies together, now it's time to get the car. Like I said, my way was very specific. If you don't know anybody, if you don't have your own broker, all that stuff, it could be very intimidating to get a car from a country that you don't know anything about. You don't know where it is. You don't know what the car actually looks like. It's a very scary process. So the way I went through was, fortunately, through some mutual friends, I was able to reach out to the company Barron's Garage. I'll throw up their Instagram right here. And they have an inventory of cars, and they could also source out a car for you. I didn't go that way. I bought one of the cars that was in their inventory. And after that, it was a very, very simple process. It was just sending some money over and then playing a waiting game. Like I said, it could be very scary. Take it from me. I know some of y'all don't know me personally, but if you guys are going to use Barron's Garage, trustworthy guys, they're going to take care of your car. They had my car. I bought it in August of last year, and they had my car up until April of this year. Because it wasn't eligible for import. So for some of the cars, it could be ready to go already, or it could have a time, that 25-year mark hasn't come yet, so it has to stay for storage. When you buy from Barron's Garage, typically their price is already set with the car's price, the storage, and the shipping. The shipping, at least, is already in your price. But yes, so that's really the that's the easiest way to get your own car here. Is it a little bit more expensive? Yes, because you're buying from somebody. They need to make their money too. Now, if you have your own people in Japan, if you have resources, people that can go check out a car, a way to ship it, you can find cars for a fraction of the price if you do it yourself. But mind you, very scary process, very hard to do. Not many Americans know people in Japan. So this is me giving you guys my advice. Barron's Garage, they took care of me. From the moment I started looking, and mind you, I was a BSer at one point, just messaging them. No money in hand, just asking questions. Don't be like me. Wait until you have money in your hand to buy a car. There's a couple other companies that I know of. Jitsu Motors, they do them. And then if you want to go like super big baller out here in California, there's Top Rank. But they're stupid expensive. And a little bit overpriced, in my opinion. But if you pay Top Rank money, they're taking care of you to the max. And they're doing a lot of DMV work, stuff like that. Now, number 2, getting it here. Again, very specific. situation for me, Barron's Garage, they will also pick your car up for a fee from the port. Comes into, I believe it came into the port of Long Beach. I'm about 2 hours away from there. I don't have a truck. I don't have a trailer. And you can't just drive your import off of the lot, especially if you buy one that's like not in running condition. Obviously, you're not going to drive it off, but mine was in driving condition, but you can't just drive it off. You have no paperwork. There's no plates, nothing. You're going to get pulled over, taken to jail, whatever. So Barron's Garage, they'll take care of you. They'll pick up for a price, depending on where you live, their mileage, whatever. They'll take care of you. Number 3, registration. Probably the hardest part. You have to wait for all of this paperwork to come in. And again, like I said, Barron's Garage takes great care of you. They basically they had all the information go to their house or to their office, whatever it was. And then as soon as they had all the paperwork that I needed, they gave it to me. Fortunately, I'm local to the guy, so I was just able to meet up with him and give it to me. I think in any other circumstance, he'd probably just mail it to you. But once you get that, that is your ticket to start driving your car on the road. Now, mind you, registering in California, super expensive. So I'd recommend, like myself, becoming a citizen of another state. I no longer live in California. I live in Washington now. And so it was a lot easier for me to get my stuff done because I live in Washington now. California is just terrible with cars like this. Obviously, they don't want us to have fun. This is what I come into my house to see. A freaking dog on the desk. Are you nuts? So pretty much, after completing that process, then you have your dream car here. Now, some things to note owning one of these cars. One, do not, I'm a huge advocate for live your life, spend your money, buy your dream car. But do not buy one of these cars to be your daily driver. I know I'm guilty of that, but I have other cars. I have other ways of transportation. I also don't commute far to work if something is to go wrong. Like this past week, my brakes are going out. I've had to find alternate routes to work. So do not buy this to be your only means of transportation. 2, these are old cars. My mechanic, I'm going to shout them out if you're in the Hemet, Temecula area, Final Speed Garage. My mechanic there made a great kind of analogy thing when he was telling me about my Skyline. If any of you have a father, congratulations. No, but seriously, if any of you have a father or mother that has an old POS car that sits in the garage that they have been building for years, think of this Supra, this Skyline, this Chaser as that old car. It's hard to take care of. It's expensive to fix, and it's old. It is old. Yes, it may not be from the 60s or 70s, but still, a 25-year-old car at this point is old. And unfortunately, here in America, it is hard to find parts for them. It's hard. Looking for my brakes was a disaster. Thank God, I guess you could use Z23 or Z32, whatever the hell. You could use a different freaking brake pad on them. But still, it's just a process, finding parts and finding somebody that actually knows how to work on them if you're not somebody who likes to work on your own car. So those are 2 major things to consider before buying your dream car. But again, I advocate for it. Go get your dream car. Do it. Make it happen. But do not do it if it's going to be your only car. Do not do it if it's going to leave you broke and stranded. And do not do it if you think this is going to be an easy process by any means. Now, if you've got money, if you've got a whole bunch of cars, then please do it. Make it happen. Just don't ruin the car and make there be less of them around and drive the price up more. That's all I ask. But yes, that's really it. So basically, if you guys want to take the route that I took to get my car, and you guys are in the California area, Southern California specifically, I suggest Barron's Garage 150%. They take care of you. They have integrity. They get you some nice looking cars. Oh, hold on. A third thing to note. Sometimes these old cars were not taken care of. Whoever their previous owner was in Japan, they do not take care of their cars. I found out the hard way. I had a really bad rust problem in my radiator. Mind you, that's not Baron Garage's problem. That is not their problem. They're not mechanics. They're not doing all this stuff. They are just simply finding cool cars for us and selling them. So that is not their problem. But my car had a terrible rust in the radiator problem. It was disgusting. I had to get a whole new radiator hoses, and it was expensive. So again, that's just another thing. Do not think that this is going to be a cheap and easy process. But yeah, I hope you guys found this informative. I hope this was maybe the driving point to get you to buy your dream car like me, because I wish I had somebody like me to tell me the way how to do it. Like I said, my way was very easy because it was really just send some money, wait for a car, as opposed to other ways where it's, having to find your own shipping and all this stuff. I'm not about that. I'd rather pay the little bit more to make sure that my car is taken care of and gets here safely. That's just me. I'd rather do that. But yeah, I hope you guys found this informative. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. Shout out, like I said, to Barron's, Final Speed. They hook it up. Final Speed is my mechanic out in Temecula, California. And Barron's, they will hook you up with your dream car. All right, y'all. Peace.